Whether they like it or not,
hi, Dan.
it's still going to make a mountain. So
hi, Dan. Hi, Dan. Excellent. Okay. And little things with water.
Good for the soul.
Those are like your t-shirt and whatnot. Oh, yeah, some hot water bottles up there. They could probably, yeah, keeping things hot or cold.
Try to teach them.
So you guys, how are you? Good. You guys got some water bottles? Let's get one?
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll put these ones over here and they can keep them warm then.
Exactly.
Advertise the bus system and promote the benefits, both to us as riders and to the city in general. Offer a special priced bus token to businesses that they can give away to patrons during special sales or events in the downtown. If the transit system subsidy can be cut in half, everyone is a potential benefit. The businesses who participate maybe can be given some additional incentives to do this. Number 4, new development should be required to assist in some way with the program to increase riders on the transit system. Either provide bus passes or pay some of the costs of providing the service to their development. Number 5, the provincial government is giving away $650,000 to cities on what they call a age-friendly BC program. Maybe our city could take their money and encourage elders, help elders to take the bus. Number 6, could our city, regional districts and other local cities do the same as the cities in the Lower Mainland to help improve transit? Have a small gas tax per liter of fuel purchased in our region. After all, auto travelers in our area do use streets that in fact cost our city basically a subsidy. Stops are mostly less than 2 blocks from any residence. They're low cost. Did you know that each kilometer driven in your vehicle costs between 80 cents and $1 per kilometer? And this is according to the Canadian Automobile Association. They're relaxing. Let someone else do the driving up those icy roads. They're ecologically friendlier. Did I say that right? I think I did. Less greenhouse gas emissions, reduced pollution, reduced healthcare costs, and even a way to build community in Nelson. In order to make the staff cuts fairer, all bus drivers may need to be laid off, creating possible personnel changes throughout all city employee positions. Other input from people next door.
3 months ago, Robin Turbo happened to be one of them, and the ones that voted against Sunday service and the cutbacks of the different routes. I asked them to park their cars for 1 year. They're 2012 vehicles. I don't know if it's a limo or whatever the heck it is, but the bottom line is, I'm walking, I've been a 40-year bus rider. I've been taking buses since I've been about 16, 17, and I lived in a big city called Oshawa, Ontario. And I never saw a bus being taken off the road because there was nobody on the buses. They were adding service. And the 21st century. And seem to remember, if you turn to your left, if it wasn't for the veterans that fought for our country, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Gulf War, and the present war, we wouldn't have service and we wouldn't have what we got today if it wasn't for them.
You're here.
Woo!
Welcome, Ryan.
It's not the end of the world. It's called the new beginning. It's called the new awakening. The world is waking up and saying, we've had enough of this.
Well, the cosmology of it all is pretty outstanding too. I mean, when you look at all the high astrologers that aren't being paid by somebody to give us fluff on the newspapers, the astrology people are all saying this is the time where the mind of humanity will awake. Even the stars are saying so.
But November 11th is coming.
Yeah.
And that is an awakening date.
Yep.
That's an astronomical awakening.
Yes, it is.
When the conscious levels raise.
And so the Occupy movements, I mean, that's really the social manifestation of this awakening.
That's right, because everybody's feeling the awakening. Because ripples, I've been feeling ripples for fucking months. You know,
I've been
things I
feeling
never thought about before, bang,
yeah.
coming in suddenly, and
I've been feeling ripples for over a year. When I was in Newfoundland, like there were many nights where I could sense something's going to give soon.
Yeah. And this is a lot of the baby boomers are coming out of the closet too, where it's like back in the day in the '60s, it was all love, peace, and dope and everything. But then all of a sudden they cut their hair and they put on the suit and tie again.
1970, 71 hit.
And they all gave up, and it's like now they're seeing that the momentum is still
they
there
put on
in
the
our generation, and they're like fucking growing their hair out again and putting on their tie dyes and being like joining us.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, things will change because they have to change.
That's right.
We're seeing it with the environment. We're pushing the environment too far, and I don't know much about the astronomical end of it, but like just in terms of like the planetary system, absolutely, we're pushing it to its limit, right? So if we don't stop, change our consciousness, and really come back into balance and heal the Earth, we have no place to live, right?
Yeah, because this planet will eventually look like Mars.
Well, you think about all the different types of bacteria that are crawling on our bodies right now, living in symbiotic
we have like
with
over
us.
2,000 microbes that crawl over our body.
Yeah.
And this I heard from the science guy in CBC because he was talking about that, like over 2,000.
And a big part of that balance is going to be like realizing that humanity really isn't all that special.
Probably.
Now, just as the worms turn the soil and help germinate the ground for all the plants and other life to flourish on this planet, that's their very specific role that they play, is turning the ground. That's their one very singular role, and without them playing that role, none of this would be around us. So similarly to that role, what role do we as humans have on this planet? It seems quite obvious to me that there's no other life form on this planet that has the capacity to take care of other life forms. That's our gift. We're able to take care of this planet, but the structure of our society is not making it possible for us to do that. So there's something to consider. What is our role? We're the caretakers of the globe. We have that mental and physical capacity to take care of life where no other organism on this planet has that capacity. That's what we're here for as far as I'm concerned. And that's what I want to try and pump out in these Occupy movements, like coming back to what our original role as humanity is supposed to be.
Yeah, let's go back to our roots.
Cheers.
Make me feel the
that's
same
why
way.
I turned around and walked away from it.
yeah.
And you know what I said? And you believe in magic or not, but I said next morning I thought about this, how am I going to deal with this? And I said, you're gone. And I just waited for it to happen. That's why I didn't get up and check there, because I knew what was going to happen. I could see it.
My first question for you guys is, how long are you guys willing to do your radio occupation?
Well, I wouldn't say it's. What do you mean by
occupation? Isn't a way of work.
Yeah, I want to do this as a living, so that's why. That's why I'm out here. That's why I'm trying to get the story. That's why I'm trying to get.
Yeah, I said they came from back east 30 days ago or something.
What would you like to see in society change the most?
Yeah, we're doing a radio interview at 3 o'clock.
All right.
It's not for me to say, right?
I can't remember.
I'm just only one
it'll
person.
Probably be on again,
I mean,
though.
yeah, one person can change the world, but I don't think I'm that person.
They did say his name.
What would you rather have in the world change?
Yeah.
Well, we're all doing it together, but
every single person
trying to figure out how the best way to explain it. A more diverse understanding between all the populace. That's what I'd be going for.
Nice. And what's your guys' place on the support of us being here?
I'm trying to stay as objective as possible. I mean, I'm in the media, so I can't really have one opinion or the other about this, because I'm just trying to get the story. I'm trying to stay out of it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to do my job. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Thank you very much.